This is exactly right.
Everyone loves the idea of spending an afternoon curled up with a good book.
Well, grow up, because it's almost impossible.
Luckily, you can take your next great story with you on Audible.
Audible has a massive selection of titles to choose from, including This American Life, new books by Michael Connelly, along with classics from Agatha Christie, and so much more.
Whether you want a mystery, a true crime story, or something completely different, there's always something new to listen to.
New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/MFM.
Audible, stories that speak to you.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. Hello.
And welcome
To My Favorite Murder.
the Minisode.
We read you your stories.
You love it.
We love it.
You go first.
Okay. This is called Family Drama and My MFM Origin Story. Dear... What?
I like the idea. Do we ask for MFM origin stories?
No, I guess we should. Dear Karen, Georgia, Kitty Cats, and the rest of the team. I am not a day one listener, but my college epidemiology professor is. And in Epidemiology 315, she assigned us a project called My Favorite Outbreak.
Girl.
I know.
I'm so proud.
Yeah. This was 2018, ? And she introduced the project by saying you were her favorite podcast and we were going to research a pandemic and present it as a podcast.
2018?
Yeah, before. We needed the who, what, when, where, and how of the outbreak, and we would pull assignments randomly from a hat. Like, if I had known college was going to be like this.
I know.
I would have tried a little harder.
There's a difference between like good teachers and bad teachers. We're just like, I like learning.
Totally. What did my group pull? The 1984 bioterrorism attack committed by followers of the Bhagwan Shri
Rajneesh.
Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh.
Shri Rajneesh?
Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh.
Rajneesh?
Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. No.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I get it. I get it.
It's hard. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh.
Got it. By followers of Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. That's close enough.
That ending, you like pulled it back.
Whew, that's a hard one.
You nailed it.
Which you covered in episode 50.
Can we please keep that in?
The whole me trying to pronounce it? Sure.
That's so funny.
Oh, that was hard. I obviously can't fit all the details in this email, so people can find them there in episode 50. Thank you for doing
really good research.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I grew up in a religious household, and as a child, I had an aunt that I would describe as, quote, very cool. She lived in Manhattan, she worked in television, and then as a massage therapist. She always smelled like essential oils, studied film when she was in college, and at one point, she had a horse. I mean, that's all the trappings of a cool aunt.
How did she check every box?
Seriously.
Truly. We have to get horses now.
Yeah. To top it off, she traveled a lot, particularly to India, and always brought back jewelry, saris, and other trinkets. It was always the best when Aunt Holly, name changed, came back from India. Fast forward back to 2019, I've graduated with my degree in public health, and after a brief stint in the psych ward, I'm on my way to New York City to study theology.
Yes, girl.
I love just that little,
You got to dip in to maybe like just hang out in a robe and smoke some cigarettes and take it easy.
And don't explain it to us.
You don't have to.
We fucking get it.
You owe no one any explanation.
Absolutely not. Hang out with Aunt Holly and live in Harlem. She did body work in a center with a lot of different therapists, and I attended workshops and listened in on their radio show and helped in the office. I got to meet some of her friends, going to meditations, and before you know it, I was in a retreat outside the city with followers of Osho, also known as Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Rajneesh.
The only reason I know that is because all through the early 80s, he was on the news every single night.
Right.
And because it was Oregon, and they were like, these people are taking over.
That's right.
It was like
your story.
Yeah.
Come to find out as a fully grown adult that my aunt wasn't just visiting India throughout my childhood, but studying meditation in Pune at the Osho International Meditation Resort. There she met her life partner and remains a follower of Osho to this day.
Oh my God.
If I didn't do the My Favorite Outbreak project, I wouldn't have known the details of the 1984 salmonella outbreak when I was introduced to some of the group in 2019. My aunt maintains Osho is innocent, and personally, I do vibe with some of the meditations. However, I'm quite distant from it all now. The Rajneesh and followers of Osho are still very much a thing, and they have really snazzy meditation retreats with names like Mystic Rose. Then it says, don't be fooled, though, because in one of them, all you do is cry for like 3 weeks.
Done and done. Easy.
Flying colors. Anyways, thanks so much for reading and for all you do to highlight the lives and stories of victims. Stay sexy, listen to podcasts recommended by your professors, and don't eat from the salmonella salad bar. V.
I mean, that's the thing about people like that, though, is that, like, of course, people vibe with the meditations. All of it is based on really good, like, scientific, like, breathing in a certain way helps you. Sitting and concentrating helps you, blah, 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 whatever. So it's like, yeah, that's all
it works.
So beneficial.
Totally.
Just like, he didn't invent it.
Your aunt was in a cult.
Oh, cool aunt in a cult. I mean.
We got some work to do.
Wait.
Well, kind of in a cult already.
Yeah, this is definitely cool.
Yeah.
We started our own. That's the coolest aunt move of all time.
Oh my God. That's a fun cult.
It's a fun cult where we're kind of not really in charge.
Yeah.
But wait, the fact that V used the descriptor snazzy that was my mom's descriptor for things when she was like, you can get like a snazzy blouse. Like that was,
I love it.
It's the funniest. I haven't heard it in years.
Oh my God. No one says that anymore.
Snazzy. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
On behalf of V and their aunt.
And your mom.
And my mother, who is always with us. All right. And speaking of which, the subject line of this email is stories from the golden age of parenting and landline phones.
Oh, dear.
Hi, Karen and Georgia, and all who love you.
Aww.
A longtime listener, but have never written in. You asked for stories of the kitchen phone and all its related trauma. So here you go.
Love it.
I was born the youngest of 6 kids with 4 older brothers and a sister who were all much older than me. Yes, I was a big oops. 4 years after my dad's vasectomy, I've been told.
Shut the fuck up. Can you get that DNA tested, girl? One guy that was like, I'm not ready to be done, and slipped on by.
He's like, I'm a fighter.
Actually.
Actually. Anyway, one kitchen phone for all those people. Chaos, to say the least. It was not that long ago, and it is like the Stone Age, where it's like, if you're on the phone, that means somebody else waiting for a call couldn't get a call.
Absolutely. And you talked as long as you could just to fuck with them.
Yes. And these days, if you had to share a phone number with someone, could you imagine?
When I have to hand Vince my phone so he can order what he wants off the food delivery app, I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I need my phone. Like, he has it for 2 minutes to order sushi, and I can't fucking handle it.
There's no worse feeling in my world than when I'm like, I can't find my phone. I'm walking around looking for it forever, and it is in my fucking hand.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back to the email. Obviously. What?
Do you ever do that when you're on the phone and then you're like, you're walking over, where's my phone? And you're on it, like having a phone call because you never make a fucking phone call?
I'm like listening to my sister talk, but I'm like, wait, I have to get my phone before I leave.
Okay, stop.
Okay, we clearly drank a ton of caffeine before this episode.
Okay, go.
I had a cappuccino made for me in our kitchen. Okay. Obviously, dinner time was not a good time for any of our friends to call, although I'm not sure how they were supposed to know we were eating. But if my parents' friends called during dinner, all good.
Yeah.
We would wait at the table for a goddamn hour while my mom talked and we stared at our food. It's no wonder that my brothers tried to distract themselves by making me laugh. Because I sat underneath where my mother would be gabbing on the phone, if I start laughing, I got a big crack on the back of my head.
No.
And they got some big laughs themselves. Mission accomplished. But I digress. One thing I definitely remember was how my parents used that phone to call Joe when any of us were misbehaving. Joe was a vigilante of sorts who apparently roamed around the burbs, picking up naughty kids and taking them away in his nasty pickup truck. This scared the shit out of all of us, although by the time I was of the age to get the calls made on my behalf, my older brothers weren't having it. They spilled the beans that Joe was fictional pretty early on.
Nice.
Aw. Anywho, after 10 years of therapy, much dysfunction, and lots of life later, we can all now laugh at that ridiculously sadistic parenting technique.
So fucked up.
Haven't seen that one in the most recent parenting books, although it is 2025 out there, so you never know. It may make a comeback.
Oh my God.
Stay sexy, and no matter what anyone says, thank God for cell phones. Lisa.
My mom had one of those, and she'd pick up the phone and like start ringing it to her ear and say she was going to call whoever.
Yeah.
And
it worked.
It worked.
Yeah. That was like Adrian's one of the man is going to see you. And she would say it scared to her own kids. So, she was scared too. And and I was just like, Jesus. And she's like, have you ever had 3 kids under the age of 8 in a restaurant, at a table in Applebee's? And I'm like, no, you're right.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
You do. Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Summer's for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
If you need an oil change, make the smart stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you hit the highway.
Their trained techs can help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
That means they're checking important things before you're halfway to your aunt's house with no cell service.
And these aren't just any techs. Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
The best part, you can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
So before your next long summer ride, pull into Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I really love this next one. I'm not going to read you the subject line.
Okay.
Hello, friends. You asked for crazy wedding drama, and do I have some telenovela level nonsense for you?
Yes.
My second attempt at marriage, first one is at least 3 separate emails, ended with an opportunity to embrace my entrepreneurial side and turn lemons into dough.
Yes.
I am a professional ballroom dancer and own a dance studio.
Pause,
I know.
please. What?
Amazing.
Professional.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah. To like make a living as a dancer.
God. Yeah. And it's just a hard... I started watching Dancing with the Stars only because of Alona Mar and her partner Alan something or other, and they were trying to do this thing where it was almost like a love romance thing that was so captivating on TikTok. It was the best, but it is so hard.
Yeah. and hard on your body and everything. Yeah. Which is where I fell in love with my coworker and fiance number 2. I was very happy despite the red flags littering our conversations. It says, in my defense, I was trying to be tolerant and he was super hot. And he found a non-refundable, all-inclusive wedding venue that we put a deposit down on. 5 months before the wedding, he came home one night to tell me he isn't sure about the wedding. The next morning, he wasn't sure about our relationship. After he ended things a week later, I found out that he was already planning to move out of state to be with the new woman he met at a dance competition I didn't attend.
I just don't understand why you meet that person, go with it, and let the other person fucking know.
Totally.
Instead of
immediately.
Like, you're planning a wet. Why would you go all the way in the other direction?
Yeah. No, it's super fucked up. He leaves a couple months later, assuming no financial responsibility for any part of our wedding. And then it says, or the Southern California rent he left me with. And I put on my capitalism thinking cap. I couldn't get a refund and was left with all the pieces of a great party. So I turned my wedding into a ballroom dance competition for a few local studios.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
I had the pleasure of telling several vendors about the change in plans. Wedding cake is now cupcakes. Dance playlist now is full of tangos and cha-chas. So many awkward phone calls and emails. I in no way covered the financial loss on that event because the wedding industry is a scam, but it certainly helped. However, the students loved the event so much, it has since become an annual tradition that grows every year, and this year is poised to be our largest yet. Can we host it? Let's MC it, you and me. Can we be judges? Yes.
And we go and we have to do a dance.
We have to dance too. Da-da-da-da. All caps, it's not a horrible reminder of my trauma, LOL. It was a bittersweet day that has been replaced annually with much better memories with much better people. I'm now planning wedding number 3 to a lovely man who is not in the dance industry.
Good plan.
He is a thoughtful, loving, intelligent person, and the cats love him the most out of any of my past partners. Coincidence? I think you know the answer. Thanks for reading, and stay sexy. And don't date ballroom dancers. Kristen, Santa Barbara, California.
Kristen.
Oh my God.
So wait, is this ballroom dance competition yearly in Santa Barbara?
I think it must be, yeah.
God, I love that idea.
It's like lemons and a lemonade. My friend, Jocelyn, he was on what was supposed to be her wedding day with fucking asshole, what she called an unwedding weekend, where all her girlfriends came out. We did all kinds of fucked up, funny things around weddings. And it was not a depressing weekend for her.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
It was really smart.
That's very good. It's like being proactive about.
Yeah. I know this is going to suck.
Yes. I mean, I've seen a lot of those stories on TikTok too, where it's like, yes, you got left at the altar or you got, 2 days before or whatever, and it could go this way and you're going to just decide it's going to go this way.
Absolutely. I love that.
All right. The subject line of this email is My Petty Family. Hi, Karen and Georgia. My girlfriend is a longtime listener, but she knows I love the hometown, so we often listen to the minisodes together. Yeah. You guys asked for petty family stories, and boy, do I have some for you. The telescope. My family, so each one of them has its own title.
Okay.
The telescope. My family has an old farmhouse that we use as a vacation spot. One of my uncles had a rather nice telescope that he kept up there that anyone could use. One weekend when my uncle's family and my family were up there at the same time, the telescope was found broken on the porch. But who was to blame? 3 question marks. No one confessed, so my uncle, being a rational adult, used deductive reasoning and decided the most logical move is to blame my sibling. Why, you might ask? That's a great question that I have no answer for. But for almost a decade and a half, he held a strong grudge against my sibling. He would be rude, mean, and not talk to them all over a telescope that he had no proof of them breaking.
What?
They did not break the telescope, and still, nobody knows who did, but the grudge was formed.
Oh, I bet he broke it himself.
Right?
Yeah.
Trying to get someone to pay for it?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love right now to be able to see a family photo when we just go through and say who we think didn't do it.
Absolutely. It's a whole podcast.
It's some like old kindly grandma that no one would suspect.
Yeah.
That's what I
Smash.
want. I don't like stars.
Smash.
Okay, this one is popovers. Okay. My grandmother was quite the cook in her day, and in her old age would often still make elaborate breakfasts and dinners for the family. one day the whole family was up at the old farmhouse and my grandmother decided she was going to make popovers for breakfast. A small pastry-like pancake that you can put jam and butter in. They'll change your life if you've never had them. I don't think I've ever had them.
It reminds me like a Dutch baby.
They kind of look like little muffins?
Yeah, well, that's like a pan. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds good. I'll fucking eat it.
I'll have to look into it. They are a very labor-intensive thing to cook, and they take a rather long time. So my sibling and my cousin got hungry because it was already 11 a.m. and breakfast still wasn't ready. They went into the kitchen to make a piece of toast. This was their first mistake. They made their toast and ate it in front of my grandmother. Second mistake. She did not like this and decided she's not going to finish cooking because nobody's going to be hungry anyway because they're all too busy eating before breakfast is even ready.
My God.
She stopped cooking completely, left the kitchen, and went around telling everybody how breakfast wasn't going to happen anymore because everyone is so full of toast. Oh, my mother.
That's so petty.
If anybody in my family did that, the second they would start saying that, everyone else would be like, oh, shut the hell up. Like, truly immediately crowd shamed. Okay.
Good.
My mother made my sibling and cousin apologize to try to smooth things over. My grandmother, quote unquote, accepts their apology, finishes making breakfast, but doesn't allow them to eat any of the popovers because they were still too full of toast.
Yeah.
This might be a deep lesson about patience or just extreme pettiness. The popovers were amazing, by the way. I mean, there is that thing where it's like, hey, my old wretched hands, you know, I have arthritis. It hurts me to make this. And you're just going to be uncaring.
As long as you eat them still, you know?
Yeah. And give people a chance to eat them.
Yeah.
Although it does feel good to punish.
It does.
A lonely movie theater.
Okay.
My sibling and my grandmother were spending a day together, and they decided to go see a movie. My sibling I don't know why I'm already laughing. I don't know what the story is. I think it's like heavy.
Yeah.
My sibling accidentally inferred that my grandmother was old. Sorry. It's the same fucking grandmother, I think.
Shit.
My sibling accidentally inferred that my grandmother was old in front of her, and my grandmother did not take this well.
No.
And so sat my sibling in the back of the theater and then went to the front of the theater and sat separately for the entire movie.
Wow.
After the movie, she drove my sibling home in complete and total silence. All things considered, though, my grandmother was a fantastic woman. It's too late.
No.
It's too late.
No.
She was a fantastic woman, a true badass, and could have very well been a NASCAR driver.
Wow.
I have many stories of her legendary yet terrifying driving abilities. Sorry for the amount of stories and the length of them. I hope my family's drama brought you laughs and maybe put a smile on your face. They did. Mm-hmm. Thank you, as always, for the wonderful job you do. Your stories always make long drives and doing dishes far more entertaining. Sincerely, a friend.
Oh, thank you. I think this is a good reminder that you can write in your partner's story. If they don't listen, you can still use it.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
And also, this person's saying that they don't feel like they're a murdering or they're a listener.
They're not into true crime.
But then they're like, but also I like what my girlfriend likes.
Right.
So,
and the hometowns are so different that's like anyone could listen to that.
I mean, who couldn't listen to this bullshit?
Try it. We dare you. Summer's for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
If you need an oil change, make the smart stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you hit the highway.
Their trained techs can help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
That means they're checking important things before you're halfway to your aunt's house with no cell service.
And these aren't just any techs. Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
The best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
So before your next long summer ride, pull into Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye. This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye. Okay, my last one is called My Greatest Comedic Moment. Home voicemail story. Hello, friends. While our phone number was never accidentally dialed for a funeral home or published as a doctor's office, it was one digit off from a classmate's, and I would sometimes have to tell people they called the wrong house and what the correct number was. But that isn't my story. My best home phone story comes from my comedic genius as a 9-year-old. My family just gotten a new home phone with a voicemail system. Pretty sure we just had replaced the cassette voicemail thingy. And we were having an upbeat discussion about what our outgoing message should say over dinner. That's when it hit me, a bolt of inspiration. You see, our last name is Stump, like a tree stump. Our voicemail message, since I was 9, is, "Thanks for calling the Stumps. Now make like a tree and leave a message." I peaked, Melissa.
Melissa, you did.
P.S. My parents still have a home phone and had to replace their phone system, which means I no longer greet incoming callers with my little voice, but I did for 20 plus years.
Oh, imagine being able to call and listen to your 9-year-old self right now.
When you have a bad day and you're like, I'm not worried, you're feeling down on yourself, just be like, when you were 9, you fucking did this.
You had comedy coming out your pores.
Comedy gold.
Here's the lastie.
Got the stump.
The subject line, you've got this stump. Subject line, no, you really won't believe this. I was listening, it just starts. Okay. I was listening to Minisode 418, and the writer mentioned how her grandpa rejected the opportunity to draw the golden arches.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
He's an architect. It was beneath him. Well, I got one better. My father told me the story that my great-grandfather was sitting in his recliner feeling lazy and decided to create something that would allow him to change the channels from his seat without having to get up. Somehow he MacGyvered a box with a wire that went from his chair to the TV.
What?
He called my great-grandma in with excitement to share his invention with her. She took one look at the contraption and told him it was ridiculous to think that people would be so lazy that they wouldn't even be willing to get out of their chair to change the channel. She scolded him first, then took the invention and tossed it in the trash.
Wow, now that's petty.
That is some old school marriage right there. I don't believe in you. Get your shit out of my way.
Oh my God.
It wasn't until sometime later that the TV remote was invented by some other man who was lucky enough to not have a wife scold him and toss it in the trash. I could have been the heiress to the TV remote empire, but instead, I'm a public high school teacher.
You're raising the next generation of inventors, at least.
Yep, you with that bitterness in your heart, you could have had it all. And they do my favorite little typing smiley face that's sideways. Love you both more than you know. What you do is needed more than you know. Oh, keep at it, Christina, she, her.
Oh my God. This is why it's so important to be supportive in your relationships.
That's right. We need you guys to support us so we can keep reading your emails. You
by
have to
sending them to myfavoriteMurder@gmail.com, please, about anything and everything.
So many things. Just a good story.
Yeah, good stories are great. That's all we want.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Alejandra Keck.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoriteMurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at My Favorite Murder. Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat Intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping, and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.